What's up guys, how's it going? It's that boy Reggie here and we're back at it again with another Watchmojo video. Yeah, and today we're going to be reacting to top 10 anime moments that made you die inside. Now as you guys know, or might not know, I'm a big anime fan. If you see some of my videos, you'll see that in pretty much all of them I'm wearing anime shirts, and today is not an exception. Shout out to JoJo's. But yeah, I'm gonna check it out and see if I know any of these moments, and if not, then maybe it's an anime I'm gonna put on my watch list. But yeah, let's check it out. Again, this is by Watchmojo. I'll link their channel in the description and the original video as well, so you guys can go check it out. But yeah, let's get started.
That's fine, we didn't need our souls anyway. I'm Ashley with Watchmojo, and these are the top 10 anime moments that made you die inside. Before we begin, we publish new content every day, so be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. Yes, we'll be looking at the times when an anime decided to drop a bomb that was so upsetting, it made part of us break. We will be excluding actual deaths, but don't get us wrong, these will be depressing as hell. Number 10, Mio's Night Job, Dororo.
Oh yeah, dude.
In the back of our minds, we always knew there was something sad about this lovely lass. Washing herself in the river, only working nights, showing shame when she learned that Hyakimaru could see into the souls of people. The writing was on the wall. Of course, that did nothing to diminish the pain when we saw that in order to support the orphans in her care, she resorted to selling her body to soldiers.
Bro, that was so sad. I felt so bad for her.
That shit was hard to watch, not to mention it gives her sweet song a much more sinister undertone.
Man. The anime was pretty dark, honestly.
Number 9, Joey loses to Marek, Yu-Gi-Oh!
According to my man, 6 is higher than 2. That means your plasma eels points increase now by 6 times its original strength.
So
I actually watched Yu-Gi-Oh! I
close
think I
to
remember
knocking
this.
Yami Marek out of the tournament and delivering what could have been the greatest comeback in all of dueling history. Despite being threatened with losing his soul to the Shadow Realm, as well as being pelted with attacks that felt painfully real, Joey stood tall against everything the crazed being threw at him.
There's no escaping the fury of the most supreme Egyptian god!
If he just managed to play one more card, he would have won the whole thing. Sadly, the duel proved too much for him. We salute you, you beautiful Brooklyn bastard.
I won't lose him to the Shadow Realm!
Yo, I remember this. Yo, I remember watching these, watching this in general and just thinking like, yo, it's just a card game, bro. Like, what? But it was just, I don't know, I still watched it. I still loved it. Don't get me wrong. But I just thought it was funny how there was, like, the stakes were super high for just a card game. I mean, come on now. And then I also realized how, like, if they don't follow the rules, like, they really don't. I mean, I never really learned how to play, but I've seen videos on, like, people talk about how, you know, the anime does not go hand in hand with, like, the actual rules of the game itself. But hey, I don't know. But yeah, let's keep going.
It's not fair!
Number 8, Lily's Past, Zombieland Saga.
Ooh, I've never seen this.
Well, that got dark fast. You'd think after watching so many heads fly off, we'd get used to the crazy antics of this undead idol group. And then, we got a glimpse of Lily's backstory. Up until now, the youngest member of the Zombie Gals had just been the token cute character. At least until we learned how her father's obsession of putting her on television had pushed her to literal breaking point.
Oh. So she died of, like, exhaustion? Yeah, that's...
did Zombieland Saga just make us cry?
I can't imagine that as a parent. I mean, not that I'm a parent, but as a parent, I can't
Number
imagine
7,
being that to your kid.
Shoko's Misplaced Hope, Valvrave the Liberator.
What?
There's little to no doubt that
I've
this
never
scene
seen
was
this
meant to maximize on shock value. In an attempt to galvanize her fellow students, Shoko makes an impassioned speech all fueled by her love and admiration of Haruto.
Oh, does she get rejected?
Little does she know that while she's making this speech, Haruto is off in a park somewhere, consumed by his own vampiric rage and sexually assaulting Saki.
That I feel like that's way too awkward.
What hurts the most about all of this is how blissfully unaware she is of the entire messed up situation.
Yo, you
Number
don't
6,
care about
Mob
you right
gets
now, bro.
bullied. Mob Psycho 100.
Oh, I love Mob Psycho, but I've never seen the second season.
It's amazing, isn't it? How despite knowing that he has enough psychic power to obliterate anyone who steps up to him, we can't help but be protective of Mob because he's just too much of a nice
he's just
guy.
such a
Which
good
means
person
when we
in
see a
general.
bunch of cocky shits physically and verbally batter him, it pushes our rage meter well over 100.
If only I were stronger, bro. Like, he is probably the strongest person in the world.
Even if it was all a
But I guess,
falsity
like,
conjured up by...
I guess I understand what he means. Like, if he was like a stronger person, like not just like in power, but like, you guys know what I mean? Yeah. So I mean, I guess I could totally see why this. I haven't seen this before, so this is kind of spoilerish. But I'm asking for it. But yeah, I could definitely see this as something that I would be dying inside watching.
By a vengeful spirit, watching Mob slowly crumble into pieces because of the abuse is almost too much to bear.
Oh, that's so sad.
Number 5, Rem rejected. ReZero, starting life in another world.
That's also something I have to check out because I haven't seen it.
That it's me?
I want it to be you. I wouldn't want for it to be anyone else.
We're not trying
he's
to
like, nope.
reignite any waifu wars here, but even die-hard Emilia fans have to admit, watching this adorable Oni lose out on the chance of getting with the long-suffering hero of her dreams was, well, let's just say we would have been happy with another restart.
No matter how you feel about yourself, I still love you.
Oh
After
my
giving
God.
so much, coming so far, and showing such sincere affection to Subaru, we're
But in the
kind
end,
of baffled that he had the
doesn't
stones
even
to
matter.
break her heart then and there.
Emilia is the one I love.
Oh my God, that's that sucks.
Good job on sticking to what you believe in, Subaru, even if you did choose wrong.
I wouldn't know. I haven't seen it, but that's something I really want to check out.
Number 4, Kaide regains her memory. Rascal does not dream of Bunny Girl Senpai.
That is a really long name.
そしたらあの子なんて言ったと思う？
別に楓のことを笑ってるわけじゃないって。
本当ですか？
Due to suffering from adolescent syndrome, Sakuta's beloved sister regressed to a more childlike state, one who was absolutely petrified of the outside world. However, thanks to her brother's patience and compassion, she started to overcome her own mental hurdles.
明日が楽しみです。明日が待ち遠しいです。
She was even on the cusp of going back to school, only to wake up the next day as her original self, erasing the Kaide we had all come to know and love in the process.
お前、楓なのか？
当たり前だよ。もうお兄ちゃん何言ってんの？
Wait, what?
The only person who took it harder than us was Sakuta himself.
明日には学校にも行けそうだ。行けそうだって言ってたんだよ、楓は。
Number 3, Kaio's abuse. Erased.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Violence against children is always a heavy topic, one that should never be approached casually. As it happens, this series portrayed it in such an effective way that much like Kaio, we were totally overcome by the hopelessness
hard
of
to
her
watch. Like, I remember-
situation.
I remember watching this anime and I just felt so bad for this little girl, man. But shout out to the guy, I forgot his name, but he was doing everything he could to try to save her. Man, it's a really good anime. If you haven't seen it, you should check it out. Not a sponsor.
Determined to change her fate, Satoru investigates Kaya's home only to find her beaten and abandoned in the cold. Hopeless, Satoru can only watch as Kayo's mother manipulates her daughter into submission.
She was too scared to tell the
truth.
truth.
So sad.
And I was too shocked to say anything.
Number 2, Mitty and Nanachi's fate.
Oh, there it is.
Made in Abyss.
Oh, that was so sad. No. I don't want to watch this anymore.
Nothing could prepare us for what happened to these two orphans who found themselves at the behest of the crazy scientist, Bondrewd. After being subjected to the Abyss's lowest level, Nanachi and Mitty are reshaped into entities that are the furthest thing from human. Especially when it comes to Mitty, who literally melts before her best friend's eyes until she's nothing more than a sentient blob of flesh, unable to be killed and generally spending every waking moment in absolute agony.
Yeah.
Remember when we thought this series was gonna be lighthearted?
Yeah, man, I remember like when I started watching it, I thought it was gonna be like a lighthearted type of anime. Boy, was I wrong. I really was wrong. And I don't know if this is like the full thing that they're talking about, but then there's also another scene involving them two that is also really sad. I don't know if they're gonna go
Number
there.
1, Chimera Nina. Full Metal Alchemist
Oh
Brotherhood.
yeah, how could I forget? How could I forget?
Who knew such heartwarming moments would be followed up with one of the most upsetting scenes in anime history? Motivated by desperation and greed, Shotaka repeated history by turning his own daughter into a monster, fusing her with their pet dog Alexander, purely for the sake of retaining his state alchemist license.
It's too hard.
Hearing Nina's hollow voice echoing out of this unholy amalgamation never fails to cut us to the core, with her tragic fate serving as yet another motivator for Ed and Al to reclaim what they had lost.
Brother.
So if you're not entirely...
Bro, and it, like, I'm getting a little emotional here, I'm sorry. But at the end of it all, like, he did this to her, and she was still trying to defend him. You know, he was telling them not to hurt Daddy and stuff like that. Bro, like, that was... how could you even do that? I'm not even gonna get into it. I don't want to talk about
Dead
it.
After that, why not leave a
too
comment
sad.
below, check out one of these other videos, and subscribe to Watchmojo.
Man, shout out to Watchmojo, man. Their videos are super interesting. I'm not even gonna lie. I haven't really watched the videos in a long time, and so yeah, it was like, hey, I really want to catch up on some of these videos because some of the topics they cover are like really interesting, especially the ones like involving anime and stuff. But yeah, if you guys enjoyed, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, hit the little bell so you guys can get my notifications, and well, let me know which one of these do you think was the worst. Yeah. But yeah, this was that boy Reggie. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.